Policy dialogue is an important element in our work every day. Indeed, if we're doing this job, working on development, is that we want to see countries evolving, developing, and better serving their citizens and populations with better services, more access, more equity, more quality. And therefore, we engage into dialogue with different ministries to design support to these ministries to implement their policies. Therefore, we need to see how best we can do so. This is what this course is tackling. The course is designed as a two main components course. First, there is a part which is looking at the policy dialogue, and we'll start with that. And then there's a second part that is looking at negotiation in general. In the policy dialogue part, what we try to do is look at what is the current set of experience, and how has that been put into a guidance. So this is the boring stuff, but actually we try to make it funny and a very open discussion for everyone. Then we look at what is a policy in itself, and what's the cycle of a policy, and what are the instruments to implement such policies. Because we believe it's important that we understand that from a country's perspective to be able to work with a country on its own policies. Our focus here is the domestic level. And then, secondly, we look at our own cycle of operations, because we have our own constraints and we need to work within that.
First of all, because negotiation is everywhere. We negotiate with our boss, with our colleagues, different DGs, donors, other stakeholders, civil society, anybody. Second of all, is because negotiation makes a difference for your performance. And third, well, and that's the good news, negotiation can be learned. Negotiation skills part training will take half of the course, in which we will basically work with a number of interactive exercises and high-level simulations. People will play a role, they will negotiate. Afterwards, we'll have a plenary debriefing with everybody, and we try to extract structural learning elements and good practices from the field and relate it to policy dialogue. So what I would like participants to do is to actively contribute to discussions, take plenty of examples and anecdotes from their daily working life, and we really try to bridge that gap between theory and practice. After the course, participants have the possibility to book a, so to say, a personalized feedback session with me as a trainer. Because during the training, of course, I will take notes, I will observe negotiators, and we will see how we together can construct an efficient personal learning cycle.
We're introducing this course on Capacity for Dev. You will be able to turn next to the group for this course, and you can look at the material that we have already shared online. You can open some of it and read it. That's a good way to prepare. Or could just reflect on what you've been doing in terms of dialogue with your colleagues and counterparts in the different countries you've been to and different DGs. How you use the meetings, the minutes of meetings to forward and move forward in your work is just a good way as well to prepare.